G'day folks, it's 2 p.m. It's the day with a big letter V in it. Friday the 14th of February. And that is of course Valve Radio Vacuum Tube Radio Testing Day. So this is number 4 in a non-series. And what we've got here, and it was only when I was doing a bit of research here, this is Austin brand. It's spelt the same as a car, but it's not related. Austin brand. These were made right here in Christchurch. Using some American parts, I believe. And they were made in the 30s, I don't know, 33-ish or whatever, up to about 38, 39. Then that mustachioed Austrian man started causing a wee bit of an issue. And lots of the workers in New Zealand had to dress up in boring coloured clothes and go out and get a bit of rifle practice in. So a number of businesses and shops closed down around that time. There was also obviously issues being difficult getting in some raw materials. And a number of the smaller radio manufacturers closed down around about the beginning of World War II, and they never opened up again, or they were absorbed and whatever. When I checked the website, I couldn't find this model. Doesn't exist. At least it's not on the website. So it's quite rare. The closest one to it was about a 1938 model. It does have shortwave. The station display is listed for both Australian and New Zealand stations, and it has shortwave. The Australian and New Zealand both being on the medium wave, and just one shortwave band that covers quite a large area. So not what they call band spread. But anyway, a shortwave. Before the war, you would have been listening to this and probably listening for all the war news on shortwave. I've already described earlier how using an RCD or ELCB or a safety switch, you know, something to... we've checked it for any obvious defects or dead mice in the back or metal products, screws or nails that might fall in there. The mains plug and lead is safe enough to use, so it's plugged in. Initially I did the highest resistance bulb, the 15 watt tungsten incandescent. That glowed for a while. Then we went to the 25 watt bulb, and then we went to the 40 watt bulb, and after a couple of minutes warming up on the 40 it sort of was trying to work, though obviously this still reduces the voltage substantially. So it's had a little while to cool off since my earlier trial. We'll turn it on with the volume control here, which is like typical. And you see the bulb glows, but not at full brilliance. And actually it glows a bit brighter at first and then it dims down. The capacitors and that inside start absorbing a bit of charge. If it glowed very brightly and stayed brightly, that's a warning that there's sort of like a pretty much dead short circuit in there. Could be a dead rat, could be a nail or some burnt out components. And that would be a warning. But no, that's not 40 watts worth of incandescent glow. So clearly there's a... Oh, there we go. Even on the low power, we don't want too much music there. But even on low power, it's starting to come through already. And on the voltage here, on the voltmeter, we've got about 120 volts. So not far off half what the voltage is supposed to be.
If you want to enter the sweep, you've got an hour left.
The man talking there. Just quite... It's one of the sport radio ones, this one, AM, obviously. And if I turn on to full power...
I would imagine. And then put what that margin exactly will be, and that will be our countback system. I can tell you at this stage, the most popular team...
Up to 230 volts and the voltage came up real loud.
And the second most popular, surprises me, but it can still happen, is the Fijian Drua.
We turn it back onto low power, which means it's coming through the bulb. And obviously it's now only back on running on 110, 120 volts. But no, it goes fabulous. So yeah, this model's not featured on the website, so I'll be they may be able to photograph that and add that to the website. But exactly when it was made, not sure. The closest one to it listed on the website was 1938. what's that make it this year? 87 or something years old. And, yep, the people would have been listening to that. Listening for World War II announcements that it was breaking out on the other side of the world on their shortwave. But there we go. And so yeah, it's just running on 110, 120 volts. You can still hear that it's working. Got dual stereo dial illumination lights. There we go. Alright folks, this is number 4 in my non-series. We'll catch you around.